Hello. Would you like to shoot photos like these? Would you like to be a better photographer? Maybe a professional photographer? You could be if you know and understand the basic principles of photography. I've been a professional photographer for over 40 years, shooting numerous subjects and events from time to time. Back in those days, I was shooting on film, either 4x5, 2¼ 2¼ and 35 millimeter. And believe me, we didn't have the luxury back then of taking a photo and then looking at it on the back of the viewfinder of the camera and making corrections. You really had to know what you were doing or you would miss the shot, especially if you were shooting sports events and news events and other things that are happening real fast. Unfortunately, digital photography has made a lot of beginners and amateurs thinking they are professional. Believe me, it's very important to know what you are doing when you are working with the President of the United States. I've had the pleasure and opportunities to photograph President Jimmy Carter over the last 40 years at numerous events and occasions. You have to get the shot the first time, every time. To be a good and successful photographer, you really need to know the basic principles of photography. Do you even know what the basic principles are? Simply, there are exposure, depth of field, and composition. Everything you need to know about photography is explained and illustrated in this 47-minute HD video presentation. It explains exposure, how the lens aperture works with the shutter speed to give you a properly exposed photo, and depending on the lens opening and shutter speed determines the depth of field in a photograph. The video also explains white balance and the Sunny 16 rule. The video explains ISO settings. If you are not familiar with any of these subjects, you really do need to get my video. Here is a short sample clip from the video.
Basic Photography 101 is for the beginner and anyone who wants to know how to take better photos. The purpose of this video is to help you understand the basic principles of photography: exposure, depth of field, and composition. We'll discuss light, ISO settings, aperture, shutter speed, and other photography terms, making them simple to understand and apply. It doesn't matter if you shoot with a film camera or a digital camera. The basic principles are the same. If you shoot with your camera settings on automatic, the camera is doing all the thinking for you. The camera is adjusting the aperture and shutter speed based on the light striking the subject. You have no control of the exposure. You can only control the composition of the photograph. In this point-and-shoot method, you get a correctly exposed photograph in most situations. But some situations call for adjustments on your part. For instance, when you're shooting a subject against a bright background, like a white sandy beach or snow.
The video presentation is available on Blu-ray for $29.99 and on DVD for $24.99, or you can download the video for only $19.99. The Blu-ray disc and the DVD disc has a menu which allows you to select what chapter or subject you want to watch. The menu is not available on the downloaded version. Wouldn't it be nice to have everything you need to know to be a good photographer right here in one place on one disc that you can refer to at any time you need to look at it and watch it again? To get my video, go to my website at www.csphotovideo.com and click on Shop at the top of the page. Once you get there, you'll see the three options for ordering the video, either the Blu-ray version, the DVD, or the download. Once you add to the cart for whichever one you want, fill out the information as far as the shipping information and everything, so I'll know where to ship the video to you if you order the disc. You do not need a PayPal account to order my video. Once you've filled out the information, it takes you to PayPal. If you've ordered the downloaded version, it will take you back to my website to download the video. And it should only take around 5 to 7 minutes to download that 47-minute HD video presentation. So, I hope you enjoy watching my video and learn how to be a better photographer. So, good luck and keep shooting. Thank you. Most creative photographers see the image up here before they see the image in the viewfinder. When you know and understand the basic principles of photography, it helps you create that image in the camera.